fix. Have you ever felt na kahit todo kayod ka, your business is not just moving forward? You give your time, your energy, and even your last savings. Pero bakit parang walang nangyayari? Ang sales pababa ng pababa. Customers kept complaining and your staff looks exhausted and unhappy. And the hardest part, you don't even know where to start. This is exactly what happened to Erika. Erika used to work in a call center. Araw-araw, 4 na oras ang naubos sa commute. 2 hours going to work, 2 hours going home. By the time na pagdating niya sa bahay, ubos na ang energy niya, wala na siyang oras para sa kanyang anak. And so she decided to resign. Pero syempre, single mom siya. She needed income. With the little savings she had, Erika started selling pizza. At first, things were exciting. She tried new flavors, experimented with recipes, and every batch sold out quickly. Friends and neighbors would say, "Ang sarap naman, Erika, dagdagan mo pa." For her, this was more than just business. It was her passion, her way of providing her dream. But as the business grew, problems also grew. Sales began to decline, and customers complained about waiting too long. Employees were stressed and frustrated, and every night, Erika sat at her kitchen table with papers everywhere asking herself, "Saan ako nagkamali? Paano ko ito maayos?" So finally, she reached out to me. And together, we walked through a step-by-step process, a way to diagnose the real problem. Anak, kapag may problema ang negosyo, huwag mag-guess. Let's begin with step 1. Gather information and identify symptoms. The first step is to collect sales data. Sales reports, customer feedback, employee input, lahat yan importante. And that's what Erika did. She dug through her sales records. She read every review, kahit yung masakit, at kinausap ang mga staff niya. And from there, she saw the whole picture. Bumababa ang foot traffic. Madalas magreklamo ang customers about waiting too long. At may ilang staff na nag-resign dahil sa sobrang stress. It was painful to admit, pero Erika realized na kailangan niyang makita ang totoong symptoms bago siya makahanap ng solusyon. Now that you have the information, hindi pa tapos ang laban. You need to connect the dots. And that's step 2. Which is to analyze the data. Data is useless if you don't analyze them. Numbers and comments may look random, pero kapag pinagtagpi-tagpi mo, a pattern shows up. For Erika, it was clear. Most customer complaints were about long waiting times and inconsistent service. Employees admitted they were overworked and they felt underappreciated. And when she looked closely at the sales records, bumabagsak talaga ang sales tuwing peak hours. All the signs pointed to one thing: may problema sila sa operations. Frustrating, oo, but at the same time, empowering. Kasi ngayon, at least, she knew where to look. Okay, now you've seen the pattern. The next question is, bakit nangyayari ito? That is step 3, which is to identify the possible causes. This part is about brainstorming. Erika wrote down everything she could think of. Minsan, kulang ang tao kapag busy hours. May mga staff na hindi talaga trained properly. The kitchen equipment was already outdated. At kung titingnan ang workflow, magulo at hindi efficient. Each possibility felt heavy, parang dagdag sakit ng ulo. Pero at least, hindi na siya nangangapa. She was finally uncovering the truth. Pero anak, hindi pwedeng hanggang listahan lang. You need to go deeper. And now, let's go to step number 4, which is to determine the root cause. This is where Erika drilled down. She used the 5 whys. Tanong lang ng tanong ng bakit hanggang sa makita ang ugat. Bakit unhappy ang customers? Kasi matagal ang waiting time. Bakit matagal? Kasi mabagal ang process sa kitchen. Bakit mabagal? Kasi ang gulo ng layout. Bakit magulo ang layout? Kasi hindi siya designed for peak hours. At bakit stressed ang staff? Kasi walang training at walang malinaw na system. And finally, Erika found it. The root cause was an inefficient kitchen layout and lack of proper training. For her, it was a light bulb moment. Parang biglang nag-clear ang lahat. Months of stress, finally may explanation na. And now that the route is clear, the final step is to take action. This is where you need to develop and implement solutions. Yeah, with the problem identified, Erika got to work. She redesigned her kitchen layout para mas smooth ang workflow. She invested in proper training for her staff. And she hired extra people para hindi masyadong bugbog ang team during peak hours. At first, hindi madali. May gastos, may konting resistance from her staff. But Erika stood firm, and slowly things began to change. Customers noticed faster service, reviews became positive, employees felt appreciated and more motivated, and sales picked up again. For the first time in months, Erika finally breathed a sigh of relief. Her pizzeria was alive again. I'll never forget what Erika told me. Mommy N, akala ko failure na ako. Pero now I realize problems don't mean the end. They just mean I need to dig deeper and find the root. And she's right. Anak, the big lesson is this. Running a business will never be problem-free. Laging may challenge. Pero tandaan mo, problems don't mean failure. They're just signals telling you to look deeper. So if you are stuck right now, huwag sumuko. Do what Erika did. Face the facts, analyze carefully, and fix the real root cause. Kaya let's be business-minded Pinoy. And if you want more strategies to grow your business without the stress, grab my book, Grow Your Business Pinoy. Link in the comments.